about advanced keyword strategies, the power of suggestion. But before we get into that topic, we're going to go over the news that happened in the marketing world. Jeff, what's going on?
Thank you, Antonio. And like Antonio said, I'm going to go over some recent news articles that might be relevant to content marketers or just business professionals in general. The first thing I'm going to go into is Google. Google's been doing a lot of different changes to their search results page or their interface. 3 months ago, they went through a big change where they got rid of the advertisements on the right-hand side of the screen. If you take a look at this graphic, you can see how ads are displayed on the right-hand side, and then 3 are at the top there.
It used to be 3, and they used to have ads on the side. Then they removed the ads on the side, and they added a 4th ad on some queries.
Yeah. So the new way that Google's playing around with is they got rid of the side ads, and they actually made the organic search listings longer. They added 10 pixels to the whole organic search. This allows for longer title tags and longer descriptions for both organic and the AdWords. Also, the downfall of this is because they took, like Antonio said before, because they took off the side ads. They now feature 4 ads, or most searches, not all, will feature 4 ads at the top of your screen when you search. This is making it that the ads are the only thing featured before the fold. So it's harder to get seen with organic searches above the fold now. This is due to the increase of people going on their mobile phones and the increase of people using their tablets. So it wasn't very effective with the ads on the side there. And that's what I have for the update on Google. And also, they're still playing with it. We don't know if this is for sure yet. So just keep an eye on it, and they're going to keep changing it in the near future. The second piece of news that I have to go over is about Sports Authority. If you guys haven't heard, Sports Authority is going out of business. They're closing 463 chain stores, and this is due to a couple of different things. Sports Authority, one, is $1.1 billion in debt, and it's hard for them to overcome that. Also, when Sports Authority commented on some of their problems that they were having, they said it was a hyper-competitive industry, and online competition played a big part of it. Buyer habits are changing. People are going to online sources to shop for sporting equipment instead of going to these brick-and-mortar stores. So that's something you can take away if you are a retail chain or you are a brick-and-mortar store. More and more people are going online, so having that online presence is very important for those types of businesses nowadays. That's all I have for news, so now I'm going to kick it back to Antonio with our Show to Grow topic, the advanced keyword research.
Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, so we're talking about advanced keyword research, and you know that picking the right keywords obviously can mean the success or failure of our content. So how do we find these keywords that we're not already thinking about, not the obvious ones? How do we find keyword topics that people are searching for that we can base our content around? So I wanted to get into a few tools that we use. And when we start our keyword research for clients or for ourselves, we tend to go very broad in the beginning. Not just doing keyword research, but also a little bit of market research, finding out what words are trending, and that leads us to our first tool. It's called Google Trends, and it's what I feel is an underutilized tool. It can be used for not only finding new keywords, but also finding out a lot about some insights about your industry and what's happened throughout time on search. So we're going to roll a little clip of that. So this is Google Trends, and if you want to know what's going to be trending in search, you can come over here to Google Trends, and you'll see what's trending in the news. You want to newsjack something, you can see what the popular stories are here. but we can also use this for keyword research. We type in our industry. If we sell ice cream equipment, and Google does have all the data, so they're going to return worldwide look at ice cream equipment and search throughout time. We want to focus on our market is in the US, and maybe we want to see how that compares to frozen dessert equipment. And then frozen yogurt was popular a few years back. So you can do comparisons of different keywords over time. And this is important when you're creating content. You want to target words that are trending upward, or you want to see that they have. So here you can do related searches. So you can see what is gaining, what's rising, what's at the top. Ice cream machine looks like it's rising. Maybe a term that you want to target. Another really, especially if you're a local business, to find out the regional interest for some of this stuff. Here, unfortunately, we're not broad enough here. Let's say if we can just do ice cream. And you want to see what states more concentrated interest in, once again, I think we could switch back to worldwide, but let's go to US. And this is a neat feature, so think about it. If you want to target, if your business targets locally, you want to see which of the states has, a higher interest in ice cream. So, once again, very, very cool feature of Google Trends. You can dig deeper into these things. Once you find something, then you just plug it back in. So I hope you found this helpful. See you next time. So that was Google Trends, a great tool, a much underutilized tool in my opinion, but great for keyword research as well as your market research. So getting back to what are some of the other tools that we can use to further our keyword research, once again, thinking about the way that search has changed really, and the way people search because of their smart devices, their phones, voice search, personal assistants. This next tool that I'm going to show you basically taps into that power. When people are searching in the URL box, they're on their phone or on their thing, search engines want to almost complete that query for you, and that's called autocomplete. And it's why is that important? Because obviously more than 50% of your searches now are mobile, and people don't have, it's not so easy to type on your keyboard. The death of the keyboard means that autocomplete and suggested search is very important to, what people are actually searching and where the traffic's going to go. So those queries that you see on Google Suggest are getting traffic because, if they wouldn't be there otherwise. Basically, enough people are typing that into the query box to make that a suggested term. It's got some value. So this next tool that we're going to show you is called Power Suggest Pro. And like I said, it taps into this data. We're going to roll this clip here. This is Power Suggest Pro. This is the tool that goes out and put your seed keyword in here. Let's say it's ice cream machine, ice cream equipment. And you want to go through and find some words from Autosuggest, autocomplete on these engines right here. It does so. You can actually go recursively where it would actually enter the words that it finds the first time back in. So it really can give you a lot of ideas that you would normally not get in your keyword planner. And it does so very quickly. If you had to do this by hand, it can really save you a lot of time. Once it finds everything, you can then export the list in the text. It has these cool features here where you can do your phrase match, your broad match, and go right into your AdWords if you wanted to. You can take it here. You can go into your keywords planner right from here, and check out the volume on these words. But this is another tool. Once again, takes advantage of the autocomplete power suggestion to give you some additional keyword tools. Autosuggest Pro, very versatile tool as you can see, and it really can help you with some of those out-of-the-box terms. Last tool that we want to go over is something that we use every day. We're a HubSpot partner and we're in this tool. And HubSpot has a built-in keyword tool. It can not only help you with getting suggested terms, but it also helps you to track those keywords and how they're performing and how you're performing with those keywords over time in search and your content. So the HubSpot keyword tool. Your campaigns, all your content around keywords is where it all starts. HubSpot has a really cool tool that's integrated in it to help you find new ideas that you're not thinking about already. So if we do ice cream equipment and get suggestions, something very similar. This gives us the volume as well, so you can see the higher traffic things. Then you can add them right to your campaign. Most of these things make sense for us. Okay, and you can go right to and add these to your campaign. The other neat thing that it has in there, so if we add these to our campaign, it also gives us ideas as to like what we can, where our ranking opportunities are, and maybe these are a good, some good words to focus the next piece of content on and see if we can push that up to the first page. That's really, how a keyword tool should help you in your marketing overall. Not only give you ideas to make new content and to rank higher. So that's the HubSpot keyword tool, very powerful. A lot of features. You have difficulty, you have what the words are worth in there. So a lot of very useful information, and once again, it ties into all your campaigns. That's the power of HubSpot. So that was a quick look at the HubSpot keyword tool. So I hope you've gotten some ideas of some other tools that you can use besides your keyword planner for the next time you're doing some keyword research. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please subscribe to our channel for some future videos. And if you know anybody doing keyword research right now, please share this video with them. And we'll see you next time.